What's up, guys? It's that guy with movies back here again, and today's video is going to be part 2 of my parents' DVD collection. If you guys haven't seen part 1, be sure to check that one out. I will leave a link down below in the description of this video. So without further ado, I think we're just gonna jump right into it here. So like we've done with the Blu-ray collection and their DVD collection as well, I'm going to share my thoughts on it first, and then my mom is going to share her thoughts on what she thought if she's seen any of these. So without further ado, we'll get right into it here, and we'll start with this first pile. So the first one we got here is The Wizard of Oz. Of course, you need to have this one in your collection. It looks like it's an older snap case here, but surprisingly enough, I haven't seen this movie. I should probably watch it because it's a movie that everybody has seen, so I should probably watch it.
You haven't seen Wizard of Oz yet?
No.
I watched it when I was a little girl. No, not that old. Yeah, I watched it when I was little. I've seen it a few times, actually. It used to be on TV, believe it or not. It was on TV a lot.
That's pretty much it.
That's it. Classic.
Of course, like I said, you have to have that one in your collection. Anyways, next one up here is this Old Yeller 2 movie collection. I just have the first Old Yeller in my collection. I don't have, like, the sequel, Savage Sam. But, again, I haven't seen any of these, so... It's
sad. Sad. Well, like we said in the first video with the dog movies, that I love dog movies, and this one's sad. So.
Have you seen the second one? Savage Sam?
No.
No?
No, just the original Old Yeller.
And then the next one up here is Silkwood, which, again, I haven't seen, but apparently it used to be worth a whole lot of money. It was rare and out of print, and as you can see, it is brand new factory sealed still, so, yeah.
I actually haven't seen it yet. I think your dad grabbed that one.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be really good, though.
I think so, yeah.
But, yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, me neither. Anyways, next one up here is Of Mice and Men, which is another one that I think used to be out of print, but it's based off the book, of course. And, yeah, again, I haven't seen it, so...
I haven't seen it yet either.
And then the next one up here is Gung Ho, which is finally a movie that I have seen. It's a Ron Howard movie. It stars Michael Keaton. Of course, I really do like Michael Keaton. And this one, it's okay. It's, you know, I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it either. It's, you know, it's kind of middle of the road Ron Howard, I guess, for me.
I haven't seen it yet. I'll have to watch it because I do like Michael Keaton as an actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
I can't wait for him to come back as Batman in The Flash. Anyways, next one up here is the Road Warrior, which is Mad Max 2, of course. And, yeah, the only Mad Max movie I've seen is the newest one, which is Fury Road. So, yeah, can't say too much about this one.
I've watched this one. This one a long time ago, but, yeah, it's good. The original Road Warrior.
Original one, yeah.
Classic.
And the next one we got up here is The Warriors, which, again, I haven't seen, so I can't say too much about it. Like I said, a lot of these movies I should probably watch, but, again, just haven't seen it, so I can't provide my thoughts on it. I do have both versions of this movie on DVD. This one is the more kind of harder to find out of all of them because it's the original theatrical version, but, yeah.
I haven't seen this. This is your dad's movie.
Yeah,
I think
he loves it. Yeah.
It's one of his favorites. That's why he bought it, but I've never seen it.
And the next one we got up here is The War of the Roses. Again, another movie I haven't seen.
Oh, it's a great movie.
Starring, I think, yeah, it's directed by Danny DeVito, too.
Yeah, they're at each other's throats, and yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so. And then we've got, we'll be talking more about the Child's Play movies here, but this is Seed of Chucky here, the uncensored version. Again, I haven't seen it, so can't say too much about it.
Just another one of the Chucky sequels that are just corny.
Yeah. And the next one we got up here is actually a double feature set. A lot of these, I think, we'll be showing in this video. And this is the Poltergeist 2 and 3 double feature. I've just seen the original Poltergeist. I haven't seen these ones, so I can't say too much about them or anything, you know.
I can't remember if I've seen the second. I can't remember if I've seen the second one or not. I might have. I don't think I've seen the third one. I might have seen the second one, but not the third. But I'm a horror collector, like I've said before, so have to have that in the collection.
Yeah, once again, we'll be seeing, you know, a few other horror movies, I think. Actually, the next
Oh yeah,
well,
there's lots
yeah.
of horrors.
Yeah. And then next one we got up here is Misery. You got to see this one. This one is a classic. I love this movie. Stephen King adaptation, of course. Just a really tense movie throughout, and I really enjoy this one.
Yeah, that was a good one. I'm your biggest fan.
And then the next one we got up here actually is one that I have like the quadruple pack, I guess you could say, of. And that is the Omen Collector's Edition, which it does have like the Collector's Edition thing in it as well. And, again, I haven't seen it, so can't say anything about it.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Omen movies. That's one series of movies I haven't seen. I have to watch them all. But yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, there's that.
I have to have it in the collection.
And next one we got up here, man, this one is a cheese fest, but, I enjoy this one. Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone. What's more 80s than an arm wrestling movie and like a kind of a trucking movie as well? Just, very 80s, very cheesy, but it's just very entertaining fun. I really enjoy this one.
Yeah, it was a good movie. It's really a great movie.
I like this one.
And if you're ever in an arm wrestle, do the over the top thing because it does actually work. So it does work.
I've tried it and it does actually work.
So make sure you
maybe 90% of the time it works. Anyways, next one up here is Out for Justice, which Steven Seagal movie. They're kind of disposable, but cheeseball fests nonetheless. But yeah, Out for Justice.
That's classic Steven Seagal. Just Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
His earlier movies that were actually good, not the garbage like made for Walmart movies that he does now.
Yeah, Walmart bargain bin movies. And before he got really now he's kind of a weirdo. But
straight to Walmart release.
Yeah.
Just made for Walmart.
Yeah, but there's
these
that
are good.
one.
Like these older ones,
like above the law is good. Yeah,
exactly, above the law. They're good. Good action.
Anyways, next one up here. Yeah, we've got 3 horror movies, 3 consecutive ones here. This is Friday the 13th, the killer cut here. This particular Friday the 13th one, I've seen all of them except for this one, so I can't say anything about this one.
I can't remember this one. Which is this one?
I think that's the Michael Bay one. I'm pretty sure.
I can't remember if I like this one or not. Anyways, I can't remember.
But there's that one.
Yeah.
And anyways, next up we've got Freddy vs. Jason here. This one's kind of hard to show because it's, like a really shiny cover. It's a really cool cover, but this one, it had a bunch of potential, but I don't know. I don't really think it kind of lived up to the potential. Like, they should have made it more about them fighting instead of, like about the human characters. Like, we want to see a Freddy vs. Jason movie where they're fighting most of the movie, but, it's okay, I guess.
Yeah, it wasn't. I was waiting for, like, oh my god, like Freddy versus Jason. Oh, wow, it's going to be incredible. But yeah, it was underwhelming. It wasn't.
Kind of these crossover ones that are kind of.
Yeah, it was just kind of there.
Yeah. Just another installment, I guess. And then the next one we have here is Fright Night, which, another classic one. You gotta love this one with, vampires next door and that. Just great movie here. I really enjoy this one.
It's one of my favorites as a teenager, too. Fright Night, I like that one.
And then we are going into more of this, I think. I don't think this is any.
There's
kind of a variety. No horror, I don't think, in this pile here. But next one we got here is the Fox and the Hound. This is the 2-movie collection. So we have the first one and the second one, of course. I haven't seen the first one, but the second one I'm pretty sure I've seen, and I didn't really care for it. But there's that one.
Is that the?
That's
the original one.
Yeah, it's both of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen the original one actually in the theater when I was a kid. So yeah, part of my Disney collection.
And then we have Best of the Best here, which is another movie I have not seen, but it looks like it's,
the best.
It's, like just one of those low budget kind of cheese fests again.
It's a great martial arts movie.
Is it?
Best of the Best? Oh yeah.
I doubt it's better than.
No, like it's cheesy, but it's a good movie.
Yeah,
I think it's really good.
I doubt it's better than
it's like
Karate Kid, though.
No, it's not a Karate Kid, but it's good 80s martial arts, kind of cheesy, but it's good. It's a good movie.
Yeah. And the next up here is Behind Enemy Lines, which is a movie that I personally do not care for. I don't know. It didn't do it for me. Owen Wilson in this kind of movie, really, like.
It was good.
I don't know, like, I didn't like this movie.
No?
It just wasn't very good.
I liked it. I thought it was really good, actually. All right. That's
I
why
like that one.
That's why it's in my collection.
Yeah. Well, I have it too, but
do you?
yeah. And then next up we have Beer Fest, which another movie I haven't seen, so I can't say anything about it.
I've never seen that either. Not my kind of movie.
And then we have Beauty and the Beast here, yet another Disney title that's in their collection, and yeah, just classic Disney.
Yeah, classic. Have to have it. I collect. I don't know if did I say it in this video yet. I think I've said it in every video that I collect Disney movies, DVD and Blu-rays. So have to have that. That's a classic.
Yeah, she doesn't have all of them yet, but most of them, I guess you could say. Next up, we have Quicksilver, Kevin Bacon, just another 80s movie. Again, I haven't seen it. I don't know too much about it either. So
I think your dad's movie.
Yeah, he really likes that one, I think. And then we have Pretty Woman here, and this is the last one in the pile here. But again, I haven't seen it, so I can't comment on it.
Oh, you haven't seen Pretty Woman?
No.
Oh, you have to watch that one. That's a classic
why is it good?
Oh yeah, it's classic. Pretty Woman. Yeah, you have to watch this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then we have Deuces Wild, a movie that I know absolutely nothing about, so I can't say anything about it. I'm pretty sure it was out of print at one point, but you know, I can't say anything about it because I don't know too much about it. So
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. And we have The Ref here, which is a Christmas movie. I was planning on watching this one before, but it's, you know, one of those releases, like the really old ones, where it's like in a tiny box in the middle of the screen, and I just, you know, whatever, I never ended up watching it. So, yeah.
I don't think I've seen this one. No, I don't think I've seen it.
And then next up we have here is White Chicks, which is probably another movie that wouldn't be able to be made today, but you know, it's a guilty pleasure movie. I didn't mind this one.
Funny.
I didn't mind it, but you know, Wayans Brothers kind of disposable comedies.
Yeah.
And then next one we have here is What Lies Beneath, which is another, this is really out of focus, another movie that I have not seen, so I can't say too much about it.
I seen it a while ago. I think it was really good, if I remember correctly. It was like a thriller. Yeah, a thriller. Yeah, I think it was actually really good.
Yeah, I've never seen it, so. And we have What Dreams May Come here.
Sad. Saddest. One of the saddest movies ever.
Again, I haven't seen it, so I can't comment on it. I do want to watch it, though. Like, it looks like it's a good movie. Like, it looks like it's a very beautifully put together movie, but yeah, well, obviously it won for... Why is this out of focus constantly? The Best Visual Effects Academy Award winner from 1998. So
yeah, it's probably one of the, if not the, most saddest movies I've ever seen. I cried through this whole freaking movie, the whole movie. Like well, I'm not going to give it away, but it's sad.
And the next one we got up here is What About Bob here, which, you know, it's a good movie. I like this one, but like I don't love it though. But you know, it's got some pretty funny parts in here. Just, you know, Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss just kind of at each other's throats, and they're just, you know,
yeah, it was funny.
Kind of driving them crazy.
Yeah, it was funny.
And we have Weekend at Bernie's here, which, you know, again, it's an 80s comedy, just, you know, pretty funny, but not one that, like, wow, like, I love this one, but...
well, it's better than the second one. The second one was
I've never seen the second one, but, you know, it's an enjoyable 80s comedy. I don't mind it.
The second one wasn't even funny. Except for, I think there was just that one point, or one part when they were towing him behind that speedboat or something. I think that was the only funny part that was in the second one. But other than that, it's not even funny.
Yeah, they don't have the second one. That's why.
Because the classic. Yeah, the second one is stupid.
And then we have Wedding Crashers here, which is a pretty good comedy. It's underrated. I don't really hear... Well, it's not underrated, I would say, but it's definitely one that not a lot of people talk about anymore. But, yeah, it's just a perfectly enjoyable, you know, comedy movie. I like it. Yeah. Yep. Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn have good chemistry.
Funny, yeah.
So, and then we talked about these in the last video here, Death Wish and Death Wish 2. Actually, Death Wish we didn't talk about the first one. Like, I didn't show it, but yeah, it's not bad. It's okay for me personally. I like the newer one a little bit better, just because it had more action in it. But you know, it's not bad.
Like I said in the first video, because we had that one DVD that has all of them on there. I think, right? Yeah. And like I said, I grew up. I've seen all these Death Wishes a million times over because my dad was a big Charles Bronson fan, so I grew up watching these movies over and over and over again. I think Death Wish I've seen probably about 20 times. But they're just classic. Charles Bronson, awesome, awesome actor. And like we said, nowadays you just don't have actors like that anymore. That
exactly, yeah.
Just, you know, go out and get vengeance, and yeah, they're awesome.
And then, yeah, Death Wish 2, which we talked about in the first part already, so kind of redundant to talk about it again.
Classic Bronson.
And then we have here more of an underrated one, I would say, because a lot of people hate this movie, and I think a lot of fans of the book hate this one, but the Da Vinci Code here. I thought it was interesting. I've never read the book, but I thought it was an interesting enough movie, if a little overlong at like 2.5 hours. But I thought it was, you know, an engaging kind of thriller movie, and yeah, just original, different plots that you don't usually get in a whole lot of movies. And of course, Tom Hanks, because, well, I'm kind of biased because of that too, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I really liked it. I've read all the books, and obviously I read the Da Vinci Code, and the book is way, way better. But the movie, actually, compared to the book, is probably the best of all of them. The, what's his name?
Robert Langdon? Dan Brown?
Yeah, no, Robert Langdon. Out of all the Robert Langdon books, I think this one is probably the best adaptation from the book.
Yeah.
Because the other ones, they changed a lot of stuff from what was in the book. You know, this one, obviously, I know they can't do it exactly like the book, because the book, obviously, the movie would be probably 12 hours long if they did the exact adaptation as the book. Yeah. So obviously they have to change things, cut things out. But I think this one, out of all the Robert Langdon stories, I think this one followed the book the best out of all of them. Yeah. So that's why I like this one. Out of all of the movie ones, this one was the best.
But again, with those book to movie adaptations, like I said before in other pickup videos and shopping thrifting for movies videos, look at it as a completely different thing from, you know, the book, and you'll probably enjoy it a lot better. Like the Percy Jackson movies, they're not bad. I know they're widely hated by everybody, but look at them as something completely different from the book, and you'll probably like them a little bit more. I'm just saying, but yeah,
you can't. It's here. Let's do this one first, because since we're
talk about that one.
Like this one, for example, this is probably one of my top favorite books. Was Angels and Demons. I read that book probably in like a day. I love that book. It was so good. I was so excited when I heard that they were going to make a movie out of it. And then when I went to the theater to see it, I was like, oh my God, what did they do? What did they do? Because, yeah, this, with the book, they changed a lot of stuff in this one. And I was not impressed. Not impressed, because I loved the book. And I was so disappointed when I seen this. Like, it was, like, the movie was okay, but it was nothing like I thought it was going to be.
I think out of all those, that's probably my least favorite out of all of them. Yeah.
It wasn't good. Like, I was so disappointed after I read that book. I was like, oh my God, the movie is going to be incredible. It is going to be incredible.
Nope.
And then they ruined it.
Anyways, next one up here is Love at First Bite, another movie I personally have not seen, so can't say anything about it.
Oh, this is a classic. When I was younger. It's funny. It's just a funny movie. Just a classic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was out of print, I think.
I think it is.
Point or another.
It's just funny.
And then next one we got up here is Apocalypto, which is actually a movie I just recently watched, and I loved it. It was great. Just not many movies are made like this. Like, it's, like made in Mayan, and it's about like the Mayans and like their kind of decline in that, and it's just like kind of their last years kind of, and it's just a very well done movie, very well acted, and just a lot of violent action in here. It's a Mel Gibson movie, you kind of know what you're getting into with those, but yeah, this is just a very, very well done movie, and I probably like it as much as probably Hacksaw Ridge, which was Mel Gibson's newest movie, but yeah, just a really great movie here.
I haven't seen it yet. So
you gotta watch those ones, yeah.
Just going back to this one for a quick second, the first time I seen this was actually on Laserdisc.
Was it?
Yep. Sorry, I just had to say that.
Must have been maybe one of the first Laserdiscs that you watched, because it's an older one, like it says 79, I think it's from.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't see the date on here, but yeah, I watched this on Laserdisc. Is that funny?
Kind of, yeah. Anyways, next one up here. Actually, we'll grab the other one here. We got a trilogy here, and this is the American Pie Trilogy. I know it's a quadrilogy, but they do not have the fourth one. I have the fourth one, though, but anyways, well, we'll go one movie at a time here. So this is the first American Pie movie, which is, I really enjoyed this movie, probably my favorite out of all of them. You know, they don't make movies like this anymore, obviously not, but, you know, this one, I really enjoyed this one. Just great, funny. A lot of the situations they get into is just, you know, hilarious and just a great movie with a lot of great characters as well.
They're all funny. Like, they're all just classic American Pie. They're all good.
The second one here, I don't know. And then I think I'm the only person that thinks that American Wedding here is, you know, probably my second favorite out of all of these. It's just... This one's probably the funniest one, I think, out of all of them, but...
the one is funny, yeah.
Yeah.
I would have to say the first, yeah, I would agree with you that the first... This one was okay, but these two, yeah, are the better ones.
Yeah. And then, okay, next one we got up here is Bachelor Party, which, again, I haven't seen, so I can't... yeah, it's just one I got in my collection because Tom Hanks, but, yeah, I haven't seen it.
The classic 80s Tom Hanks comedy.
Yeah.
It's funny.
And then, of course, everybody has to have this movie in their collection, Jurassic Park. Man, I love this movie, and one I actually just recently saw at the theater as well, and just, you know, great movie. I love it.
I remember, yeah, when it first came out in the theaters, and we went and seen it, and I was so excited to go and see it, because it was, oh my god, it was going to be, you know, realistic dinosaurs, and, you know, the whole CGI with the dinosaurs and that, and I was just blown away at, you know, how they did stuff. But now, of course, nowadays, you know, CGI is just like,
I mean, like it still it still looks good.
Oh, it still does, I know, but we see every movie's like in CGI now, so it's like it's not a big thing to see movies and, you know, seeing the special effects and stuff like that. It's not a big thing. Back then, this was like, oh my god, this was CGI.
Incredible,
oh wow, you know, it was breathtaking.
Like, this is the future.
But now, like, this, you know, every movie has CGI now, so we're kind of spoiled, and you know, it's you know, it's not a big thing. But back then, when you seen this is kind of one of the first movies that had the big, you know, CGI and special effects in that, and it, you know, you just got blown away by it.
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, I love it. Just great movie. I think everybody does. And then we have Joyride here, which is one of these kind of earlier 2000s thriller movies where they made like a ton of them. But this one definitely stands out because actually J.J. Abrams wrote and produced this movie, which is kind of a cool fact there. But yeah, pretty good cast here. Steve Zahn, Paul Walker, and Lily Sobieski here. And just a great thriller. Not that I don't think many people really talk about or know about or anything. Yeah, just really tense thriller.
It was, yeah. It was really, really, it's a great thriller. What did the truck driver call? What was his call?
Candy Cane.
Was it Candy Cane? Hey, Candy Cane.
Yeah,
Candy Cane. Yeah, it was actually really good.
Yeah, really great movie there. And we have MacGruber here, which is my dad's movie. He really likes this one. I haven't seen it, so yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I don't plan on seeing it either.
And we have another double feature set here. You'll see a lot of these in this video as well. But yeah, we're actually getting into more horror movies. And yeah, Jeepers Creepers. I've seen the first one. I've not seen the second one, though. But the first one... I was kind of disappointed when I watched this, I think, last year. And, yeah, it just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. But it was okay, though.
I haven't seen the first one yet, so I'll have to watch it. I'll have to unseal it.
Yeah. And then we have The Grudge here. This is, of course, the remake, not the original Ju-on, I think it's called. But, yeah, this one, I didn't care for this one at all. Just very boring and just, I don't know. I didn't care for the plot.
Yeah, I've seen the original one too. What's it called?
Ju-on, I think.
Yeah, that one was bad. It's bad. And yeah, this one is, I guess, a little bit better than that one. But
you think so?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't know. I just didn't really care for both of them. Like, they're okay, but nothing to write home about. But you have to have it in your horror collection, right?
I guess.
Right on.
Even though, yeah. And we have The Dead here, which is a movie I have no idea what this even is. Not, you know, not a single clue what this movie is supposed to be about, other than the fact it's zombies, so I can't say anything about
Pretty much, that's the zombie movie.
Yeah. The Dead. And then, do we have... We've got... Oh, yeah, Child's Play 3 is right there. We're actually going to show you guys the Child's Play, the other ones here. I have all three of these in my collection here as well, but we'll go one at a time again. Child's Play, really great classic horror movie here. Yeah, I just really like it. See kind of where Chucky all started, and yeah, you know, funny horror character, I guess, and yeah.
It's classic. You can't go wrong with the original Child's Play, with the original Chucky, not the newest one. The new one was terrible. I'm sure, I think a lot of people liked it though, didn't they?
Yeah, a lot of people didn't mind it, yeah.
I hated it. I thought it was terrible. It was stupid. I did not like it at all. It was just, it was bad. It was bad. This one is the one you want. You want the original Child's Play.
Yeah, which is a legitimately good movie. I liked it, yeah.
Yeah.
And we have, like, these two I haven't seen, so I can't say anything about them, but we got Child's Play 2 here.
Yeah, they're just continuing on, you know,
yeah.
just with Chucky.
And then Child's Play 3 here.
Same thing.
So,
just
yeah, kind of same thing. Yeah.
Corny Chucky.
And we got some Chuck Norris stuff here. So we have the American Hero collection, which we're not going to talk about Delta Force because we talked about Delta Force in part 1 already. But I guess we can probably talk about Missing in Action here because that's included on here as well. But I think out of all of these, I've only seen Missing in Action, and I didn't like it, so... Yeah, I thought it was pretty dumb.
Yeah, I think that's the only one I think that's the only one I've seen is Missing in Action. Yeah, I don't know if I can't remember if I've seen Delta Force or not, but anyways. Chuck Norris.
And then there's this thing that's really cheap, kind of, you know, whatever DVD from Echo Bridge. This is Chuck Norris, the 3-film collector set. It has The President's Man, A Line in the Sand, and Logan's War, Bound by Honor. I haven't seen any of these, nor I've even heard of any of these. So, yeah, there's those. Yeah. I think we got that cheap anyways. And we tried to sell it, too, yeah.
Oh, did we? Oh,
I think so.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do?
And then, of course, another movie you have to have in your collection. Well, it's not a movie, I guess. It's more kind of a mini-series. But we have the made-for-TV It here. I haven't seen this one. The only It thing I've seen are the two, like, new movies. So, It and then It Chapter 2. But I haven't seen this one. I think just kind of the runtime is scaring me off. Like, I know it's a TV show, but, you know, like 187 minutes. Like, but...
Yeah, I haven't seen the original It yet. I'll have to...
I should probably,
yeah, I should probably
put in the time to watch it. And then I Spit on Your Grave here. I think this is the newest one. I haven't seen it, so can't say anything about it.
Yeah, I've been meaning... I purchased it. I've been meaning to watch it, and I just...
Never
haven't got around to it. So I will watch it, though. I will watch it.
And we have another Chuck Norris movie, Invasion USA, which I don't think I've seen. Maybe I've watched like the first couple minutes of it, and then I never ended up watching it ever again. But yeah, Chuck Norris in Invasion USA. It's just kind of a disposable Cannon Group movie.
Yeah, I think I watched it when I was a kid.
And then we have House of a Thousand Corpses here, which actually has like this little... kind of fold-out thing, which I think is kind of neat, but, you know, the thing is all kind of, like, water damaged, but, again, I haven't seen this one. It's a Rob Zombie one, so it's probably not that great, but...
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet. If it's anything like... What did he do, Halloween? Rob Zombie?
Well, like Devil's Rejects, or...
No.
Like, I know it's a sequel to that, but...
Yeah. No, he did Halloween, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Halloween?
Yeah, he did the 2 Halloween movies.
Yeah, and they were bad.
Yeah.
So.
And then, speaking of Halloween, here is 4, 5, and 6 out of all of these. So we have, actually, out of all these, I haven't seen any of these Halloween movies. The only ones I've seen are the first 2, H2O, the first Rob Zombie one, and then the newest one I've seen. But Halloween 4 here, the Return of Michael Myers, all I can say is that these are... both, like, Halloween 4 and 5 are Anchor Bay releases. So, there's that one.
I did have 3. You took my 3, because I had all of them.
Didn't you get it on DVD? I'm pretty sure you did.
Did I get another copy of it?
I think you did on DVD.
Oh.
You might have. Maybe it's...
May as well. Since we're talking about Halloween,
there you go. There is the first one here, which, you know, is... if you've been watching me for a while, you know it is my favorite horror movie of all time. I love this movie. And if you watch that, one of my vlog videos that I did, I actually dressed up as Michael Myers for that little Comic-Con thing, which they never had this year because they never said anything about when they're going to have it again. But yeah, Halloween here. Just, I love this one. Just great movie.
This cover,
yeah, it's a really cool one. Yes. Yeah. So like if you hold it at the right angle, you can see like those little orange dots in there.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a cool slip cover.
There's that.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to Halloween 4. So what did you think of it?
It was okay. Obviously, the third one, I don't know if I got another copy, but I hated the third one. It had nothing to do with Michael Myers. That stupid kids putting on those stupid masks was dumb. And then it was nice to kind of get back to this.
Yeah, with Michael Myers.
Yeah, exactly. So it wasn't too bad.
And then we have the Revenge of Michael Myers here, which is the 5th one, and with that stupid mask on the back
that one
there.
Was bad, yeah.
Yeah, but there's that one. And then we have the Curse of Michael Myers, so technically it's the 6th one, but yeah, there's that one.
Yeah. Everybody knows about the face and the hand. Does everybody know about that?
Yeah, I think you said something about that on the Blu-ray collection. Yeah, because you have it on Blu-ray too.
Every time I look at this now, because somebody pointed this out a little while ago, and now every time I see this cover, that's all I see is
the face and the hand.
Face. Do you see it? There's the nose, the mouth, and the eyes.
There's a little bit clearer of a picture right there. Yeah, if you can see it, there you go. You'll never unsee it.
Yeah, you'll never unsee it now, because that's whenever I see this cover, that's all I see now.
Is the
so
face.
Whoever brought that to our attention a few years ago, thanks.
Anyways, next up here is probably one of my favorite John Carpenter movies besides Halloween, and that is Big Trouble in Little China here. I just really like how he went to a different genre when he did this one, because this is just a great movie. Like, they are like, you know, a power team here. You know, you gotta love a Kurt Russell and John Carpenter collaboration here, and just, yeah, great movie here. I love this one.
Yeah, it was funny. It's a funny movie.
And they got, what's his face in here? Jack Burton, yeah.
Classic.
Gotta love Jack Burton, that's for sure. And we've got Honeymoon in Vegas here, which is kind of, I thought it was kind of mediocre, you know, some Nick Cage goodness.
Bad. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was funny. Comedy.
You know, I don't know. Kind of mixed on that one.
80s comedy.
And we go into a couple more horror movies here. So we have the first Hostel movie, which is directed by Eli Roth, or written and directed by him, which is also executive produced by Tarantino as well. I haven't seen it, so can't say anything about it.
Did I see? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I seen. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I haven't seen this one. I don't know. I can't remember.
And then we have House here. So we have another. Oh, we got another horror classic here. Again, I haven't seen it, so I can't say anything about it. But yeah, House.
I haven't seen it yet.
I thought you said you. I thought you said you did watch that one. Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
House.
1 second.
So it's the Greatest American Hero guy in it, right?
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah.
Maybe I have seen it.
I'm pretty sure you remember me, like, you told me that you watched it.
Okay, maybe I just can't remember it, but I've seen so many movies. I've seen so many horror movies. After you've seen so many of them, they all just kind of blend together.
Yeah, you kind of forget.
You can't remember.
Yeah.
And a lot of the horror movies I've seen when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. I seen when I was a kid or a teenager, and that was a while ago. So you kind of forget some of them, I guess. The classic ones, obviously you remember the classic ones, but some of them, like this, you know, House and stuff like that, like, just forget about some of those. So.
And we're actually going to do these two right here, but these two, they're not related in any way, shape, or form, but they're kind of related in that they basically are kind of the same thing. Like, it's about like a mall cop kind of wishing to be a real cop, but we'll talk about the better of the two first, which is Paul Blart Mall Cop. Believe it or not, I like it. I like this one a little bit better, but yeah, it's not great, but you know, it's an enjoyable enough time if you want something to watch with the family on Friday night or something. It's enjoyable enough, but you know, it's a Adam Sandler produced this one, so you know, that's quality guaranteed, I'm sure. But yeah, Paul Blart Mall Cop here.
I didn't like it. It's too corny for me.
And we have Observe and Report here, which I I can't remember which one came first. I'm pretty sure this one came first and then Paul Blart. But this one just was not good at all. Like, I just... bleh, I don't know.
It looks dumb. Look at the cover. Like
I like
really
Seth
bad.
Rogen, but, you know,
Yeah, like,
it was not good.
That doesn't even look like his... Is that supposed to be him?
Yeah, it's him.
That doesn't even look like him. Like, look at the face. Like, does
Well, he just doesn't have a beard. That's why.
Oh, maybe. Just his face doesn't look real. Like, it's like they...
Like, are you talking about, like, a Photoshop?
Yeah, like, it just doesn't look real.
No, it looks like him. Yeah, just imagine him without a beard. And
okay, well, I'm not watching this. This looks stupid.
Yeah, well, don't waste your time with it, anyways. And then next up, we've got Cool Runnings here, which is a great movie. If you guys haven't seen this one, I highly recommend watching it. It is great. You know, sadly one of John Candy's last movies, but it's a great kind of feel good movie here. Again, another one to watch with the family on Friday night or whatever, because it's great.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you seen that one?
I think so. Yeah. Well, Disney. Pretty sure.
And then next one, classic movie here, Dumb and Dumber. You gotta love this one as well. You know, Fairley Brothers, Jim Carrey, Jeff Daniels, just a couple of idiots going on a road trip, and you know, just great movie here.
Yeah,
funny.
Funny. Yeah, very funny.
And then another Disney one here. You paid $6 for this one.
Yeah.
Pinocchio, the Platinum Edition. Well, it's the Platinum Edition, I guess, but you know, another.
Because it's got 2 discs, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they charged us $5.99 for
so
it.
They charge you like $3 for an extra disc.
Yeah, they were charging extra for extra discs.
Yeah, well, that was Goodwill, not Value.
Oh, okay.
Or Savers.
Whatever.
But yeah, Pinocchio is just another Disney one.
Yep, to add to my collection.
And we have yet another double feature set here. So this is Halloween H2O and Halloween Resurrection. I have seen Halloween H2O, but I have not seen Resurrection, though, so I can't say anything about that. But, you know, H2O was not bad. It wasn't bad, but wasn't anything spectacular either. And, yeah, Halloween Resurrection I haven't seen.
I'm pretty sure I've seen...
H2O?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen that. I didn't really care for it. I don't think I've seen that because I don't remember any of these people.
Yeah, like Busta Rhymes, I think.
Yeah, that's probably like the cast. Like,
yeah,
I don't think I would watch. Is that like
one?
Tyra Banks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'd watch a movie with her in it.
And then this used to be my old DVD here, but Jaws 3. I hate this movie. It's too bad that like Jaws is an awesome movie, but it just had really bad sequels. Like Jaws 2 wasn't bad, but this one just was terrible. But I'm kind of biased because I hate Dennis Quaid. Just kind of an irrational hatred. I don't like him. He acts the same in every movie, but yeah, Jaws 3, just terrible movie. I hate that one.
I think just you have to watch just the Jaws, the original, because the other ones are bad.
Yeah. And then we have Charlotte's Web here, which is a classic, 1973, the original animated one, but yeah, good.
Yeah, classic. That's actually the first book I ever read to you.
Charlotte's Web.
Charlotte's Web, when you were actually first born. Brought you home from the hospital, and I started reading Charlotte's Web to you.
Okay, and then they do not have Return of the King, but they do have the Fellowship of the Ring and the Two Towers here, which are the extended editions. And, I love Fellowship of the Ring. Out of all of them, I probably have to say this one's my favorite out of all of them. It just has the most sense of adventure, and, I just really like, the characters in this one, and just the journey they go on, and, the situations they get into, and that. I know I say that a lot, but, it's just, I love this one. Like I said, it has the most sense of adventure, I think, out of all of them, and just, I love it. This one, however, The Two Towers, probably my least favorite out of the trilogy. I didn't really care for it at all. So,
slow,
there's that. I thought it was, yeah.
So we're missing one of the other ones.
Yeah, it's Return of the King.
In the blue.
Yeah.
The blue one. So, yeah, the Fellowship. Yeah. These were good, but yeah, I think I remember Two Towers being a little bit on the slow side.
And then we have Murphy's Romance here, which is another movie that I am going to show you guys in another video. Or, I'm filming this prior to when I'm uploading it, so I'm not too sure yet, but it will be in hopefully a future one, or maybe the one that I'm going to post on Tuesday here, but yeah, I haven't seen this one, so can't comment on it.
I haven't seen it yet either.
So there's that one. And yet another, actually 2 more of these. We'll just do 2 at a time here. 2 more Disney ones that she has in her collection. We have Lady and the Tramp here, which is another one I do have, just not with the slipcover, so can't say anything about that.
I think this might have been the first movie I seen in theaters. My very, very first movie.
Obviously a reissue, right? So it was like the 50s that it was first
released? Yeah, when it was released. I think it was like, what was that? Maybe early 80s? Maybe?
Early 80s?
I think so. Early 80s that it was released in theaters. Yeah, it would have been like a re-release. Just like Fox and the Hound and stuff like that. Like,
well, Fox and the Hound isn't that old. Like, it's not... You know, like it's not terribly old. I'll search it up after.
Yeah,
see. Maybe I'll put it like down below, like when you know the earliest re-release that she could have seen was.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I seen this. I seen it in the theater, and I think this might have been my first movie I seen in the movie theater was a kid.
Yeah, and then we have Peter Pan here, which again can't say anything about it because I haven't seen it, but I do have it in my collection though.
Yeah,
just not that version of it though.
Part of the Disney collection.
And we have Youngblood here, starring Rob Lowe, another hockey movie that my dad really loves. He loves this movie. Yeah, Rob Lowe, Patrick Swayze, just, you know, I haven't seen it though, but yeah, he loves it.
I haven't seen it either. I think he's seen it a million times though.
Whatever is on TV, I think. And we have the Wedding Singer here, which as you can tell is a really old DVD release, but I don't think I've seen the whole movie of this. I think I've seen bits and pieces, but... from what I saw, I didn't really care for it, but I might have to give it a rewatch sometime. But yeah, just Adam Sandler comedy.
It's funny. It's a great movie. Julia Gulia. That was going to be her name.
And then we have Wrong Turn, just another horror movie here. Another one I haven't seen. I do have it in my collection though, but
it was a good
Wrong
movie.
Turn.
Thriller. Yep. Horror thriller.
And we have White House Down here, which again is another movie I do have in my collection, but out of like, because this and Olympus Has Fallen came out in the same year, I believe, and out of these like kind of White House Under Attack movies, Olympus Has Fallen I think was the better movie. This one wasn't bad. It's a good popcorn movie, but Olympus Has Fallen was a lot better. You didn't watch this one, right?
No. Yeah, I'll have to unwrap it. And
yeah, it's not bad. Well, you can watch it on Blu-ray. You don't have to watch the DVD.
Yeah,
I have it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
And we have Clash of the Titans here. This is the original 81 version. I've only seen the 2010s version. I haven't seen this version, so yeah.
I see that when I was a kid. It was on TV. I remember watching it, and I loved those movies.
Like the kind of stop-motion ones.
I loved it. Back then, it was like, oh, wow, look at that. That is so cool. Look at the animation. Well, would it be, no, not animation. It would be more.
Well, kind of. I don't know.
Yeah, with
stop motion.
The different monsters and stuff like that. Back then, it was like, oh my God, look at, wow. That's some cool special effects. So.
And the next one we got here is one I think everybody should have in their collection is The Shining, you know, classic horror movie. But I watched it for the first time last year, and it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I found it very, very slow. It didn't start really getting that interesting until maybe like probably an hour and a half into the movie. But you know, it was good. I liked it. I like, you know, the cinematography and the acting, of course. But I don't know, something about it just, you know, meh.
It's very slow. Like, obviously, it's a movie you have, if you collect
like
horror movies,
you have to watch this movie.
You have to have it in your movie collection. You have to have it in your horror collection. But personally, I thought it was slow. I didn't think it was that great, to tell you the truth. Yeah,
like, I know it's a movie that a lot of people, you know, love.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think is their favorite horror movie. It's not my favorites, but you know, I'd much rather, if it's a horror movie, I'd much rather see kind of a lean 90-minute movie rather than, you know, a very slow and bloated 2.5-hour movie.
No doubt.
Because there's no way that movie really needed to be 2.5 hours. Like, you could have probably just started it with them going to the Overlook instead of, you know, all of the other stuff that they have beforehand. That's just me, though. That's just my opinion.
Oh, I hate long movies that are like, well, you know that. I can't stand. I love movies that are like an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Hour 40 minutes, hour 45 minutes, tops. Tell your story. Do what you have to do. You know, The movie needs to be edited properly. Just like tell the story, say what you have to say, show the film. I think a good movie can be done in an hour and 40, hour and 45. Unless it's like Endgame or something like a big movie like that.
Something where the length is justified. Yeah.
Exactly. Then it doesn't seem like 2.5 hours seems like an hour.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, wow, you're wanting more.
Yeah.
But a regular movie doesn't need to be more than like an hour and 40, an hour and 45 minutes. That's good enough.
And especially not horror either.
Sorry, that's my rant about movies. I don't need to see a 2-hour movie. It's too long.
Like, yeah, something like Endgame or something like Lord of the Rings. Those need to be, of course, 3 hours long because Lord of the Rings, they're long books. They need to be, 3 hours. But then you make, 3-hour-long movies with The Hobbit where it's, it's a book that's like this thick. Yeah. So, I don't know. And we have The Howling here. I haven't seen this movie, and, my battery is getting low here, so we'll kind of go quickly through these next few.
There's just like a handful left.
Yeah, but Howling, haven't seen it, so can't say anything about it.
I don't think I've seen it yet. I'll have to watch that one. Classic.
I thought you watched that one.
The Howling?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe when I was a kid. I watched a lot of horror when I was little.
Anyways.
I'm talking like 8, 9, 10 years old. I watched a lot of horror movies. Sorry, go ahead.
Anyways, next one up here, we've got The Bodyguard, which is another one I have in my collection. Again, I haven't seen this movie, and it is actually the best-selling, I think, CD of all time. Like, everybody bought a copy of the Bodyguard soundtrack. I don't think it's the best-selling CD of all time. I think it's definitely the best-selling movie soundtrack of all time. Everybody had a copy of it, apparently.
Are you sure? Because I know Purple Rain.
No, Purple Rain.
Did it beat out Purple Rain? Because I know Purple Rain.
Oh, yeah, it did, yeah.
Did it? Okay. Yeah, I've seen it, and it's so-so.
Yeah. And we have another double feature here. This is with The Sure Thing and Valley Girl. I do have The Sure Thing in my collection, but I do not have Valley Girl, though, and I haven't seen both of these, so
I haven't seen
can't say anything about it. We've got some more Nicolas Cage goodness in there. And we have Midnight Run here, which is a movie that I've been looking for a little while, but I never have been able to find it. And pretty good movie. I enjoy this one. Just kind of a fun little movie here with Robert De Niro and Charles Grodin. They got good chemistry together in this one.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, it was a good movie.
And this one, definitely a great movie here. Field of Dreams. If you like sport dramas and if you like Kevin Costner, you got to watch this one. This is a great movie here. Love it.
I've seen maybe 2 minutes of it. I'm not a Kevin Costner fan. I don't like Kevin Costner movies, so yeah, that was not one that I would watch.
And we have, we only got 2 more here. So we have Benji the Hunted, which I haven't seen, so can't say anything about it.
I loved Benji when I was little. I used to watch Benji on Wonderful World of Disney when it was on TV. They used to have Benji movies on all the time, so
yeah,
love Benji.
And then we finally come to the end of the video here. So we have another copy of I Spit on Your Grave, but apparently this one has the original version on it, which is from 1978, I think. But yeah, and then it has the brand new one from sometime maybe 2010, 2012, maybe.
I didn't even know there was a original one.
Yeah, this one's the original one here. Huh. But yeah, there's that one.
Cool.
Anyway, though, that is it for part 2 of this collection here. So stay tuned. There is one more part coming up here. There's, once again, a bunch more movies that we're going to show you guys.
Still have there's still more movies, so stay tuned for part 3.
Yep.
Still more movies to go through.
Alright, so thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. Instagram and Twitter links will be in the description down below if you want to follow me on there. Also, be sure to check out my IMDb profile page. The link for that will also be down below in the description of this video as well to check out what I've been watching recently. And if you're new to my channel or if you're already subscribed, be sure to click the bell to be notified of future videos. A new video every Tuesday and Friday. So anyway, though, guys, that is about it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all next time. And, yeah, once you look at this face on the hand here, you can never unsee that face.
You'll always see it.
You will always see it every time you look at the Halloween pumpkin here.
Bye. See you in part 3.